back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I am Trey. Y'all, today, busy mom life, we are making dinner. Just getting off work. Every single light is on. And I'm going to show you how easy this dinner is to make. I'm like checking everything, making sure all the doors are locked. The boys had basketball practice. And y'all see my Christmas tree? Merry Christmas. I just do not like all the lights on in the house. Y'all, I don't know. So I'm getting all these lights off. Gonna get my hands washed. My kitchen looks a mess because I've been gone all day. But let me know if you're interested. If you see this, what do you think that we're having? Seeing this, and I'm gonna tell you now, I forgot the bacon. I did not forget the bacon, so I have bacon, right? I just have not. Okay. Hi, my friends. Welcome in, welcome in. We're about to have an easy peasy, lemon squeezy dinner. For my family of five, y'all know I am on a mission to stay up under $1,500 this month for groceries. So far, we have spent. I have it wrote down in my budget planner. Can I show you my budget planner really quick? Come on, I'm gonna go get it. No, it's not pasta. Hold on. I'm gonna go get my budget plan. Actually, I can bring you with me. I'm gonna go to the garage really quick. But looking at this, what do you think we are having for dinner? I need to wipe this screen. That's better. Hey, Shauna. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me go get my budget planner. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna show you. This is a little budget planner that I grabbed, and so I'm gonna tell you how much. So this is not mine, of course. The planner is mine, but inside this budget planner, it tells you everything. So you can put your financial goals in here. I will link this. Your strategy and tactics right here. Then there's like a mind map. Start an emergency fund. Pick something and cut it. For example, carpooling and using public transportation. Only tap the accounts for true emergencies. Look for an account that pays you back. Make sure there are no annual fees. Break it down. For example, saving 100. So this is it's just kind of like all of this is in this planner. Tactics, strategy. Then you go over here, monthly overview and budget. So this is where you like write down everything you use. Hey friend. Yes. Thank you so much. But all of this is in this planner. The monthly budget, ideas and notes. How can I earn more money next month? Christmas spending, check register. So like if you use checks, year end budget summary. Then even there's a part on here where you can track your bills monthly. So yeah, I really like this. Not collard greens. Okay, so let's get on to this. And I'm gonna tell y'all how much we have spent so far. So far on groceries. And all I'm doing is I open it. And look, there's everything like my monthly overview budget. So you can see on here groceries. So far on groceries this month. Okay, 271 plus 37. Let me write it down so I'm not missing anything. That's crazy. I can never find a pen. So far on groceries, we have spent 271 plus what else did I say? Groceries. This is just groceries. 37. And then I think I just spent like $30 for So that's 8. 6 plus 7. What's 6 plus 7? 13. And then see. So, okay. So far we have spent $338 on groceries so far this month. It's what's today? The 9th or the 10th? Alexa, oh, today's the 9th. We're about to start dinner. Because I want this to be quick and easy. We have family coming into town. So I'm about to get this started. We are missing our bacon. But like I said, we're going to do this without the bacon. So y'all, let's get into it. So first things first. Let's get our Italian sausage. If you watched my Walmart video, you saw I grabbed 2 of these because I am doubling this recipe up. So this is a pound. So I'm using 2 pounds because I want this recipe to last us 2 nights. So we are starting with 2 pounds of ground Italian sausage. This is a mild one. If you want, I wouldn't use a sweet one. We are making zuppa Toscana soup, y'all. Zuppa Toscana. So get over here, and I'm going to take you right here, and we're going to get a pan, and we're going to start. I have never made zuppa Toscana on the stove. I always make it in my crock pot. But, how do I want to do this? I always make it in my crock pot, so I don't know. I'm going to start. My key is here we go. So I'm going to use this first. Pop this on here. Turn the oven on. And we are going to get this open. Y'all like my little press-ons? They were $5 at TJ Maxx. $5. I'm so happy you're here, Diana. How you doing, friend? Okay. We got that. So, y'all, it's 6:51. I need to write that down so I can see how long this takes us. It always takes me a little longer to cook on live, but my boys will be home at 8 o'clock. They had basketball practice today. So, I got to get this. This has to be done before they get home. That's the goal. So, they'll be home right at 8 o'clock. So, this has to be done before that. I'm going to go ahead and get my little bag. I like to keep my little bags. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I like to keep my little bags. But make sure as y'all are coming in, make sure you like, make sure you comment, all the things, y'all, okay? So we are starting with that. I'm going to get a bag, get my hands washed again. So I like to just keep one of these bags right here so I can just throw trash away. How was your day? How's your day been, y'all? How was it? It's been a busy day. Y'all know I'm working at the middle school. So it's just like a lot of checkouts and stuff like that. A lot of checkouts. And I think it's a lot of checkouts because everybody is trying to get those last minute doctor's appointments where our deductibles and stuff start over. I used to work at an insurance company, and this was always the busiest season. So I'm just getting my hands washed. Yes, mine was really good. Do y'all need me with the microphone or no? Am I okay without the microphone? I wish I could turn music on for y'all. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad it was a good day. I'm so glad. Okay, so we are going to use our little this. No, this is not the one I want. I think it's time for, oh, here it is. It's time for another declutter. So we are just going to brown this. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Like I said, tonight we are making zuppa toscana. We started at 6:51, and y'all know I'm on a mission to get our grocery budget under $1,500. Really, really excited about that, and I want to do that. And I think I can do that. I believe I can. I just have to be intentional about what we make. Try to make meals that are one of the things I am trying to do. I need to write this down. Okay, I was writing down. You know how you'll get a thought and you like, oh, I need to write that thought down. But I was saying, how do I plan on getting my grocery budget down? Um, as a family of five, right now we spend anywhere from, oh, that's so fun, Diana. You said you're wrapping Christmas gifts. We have to start Christmas shopping this week, y'all. I'm so behind. This is a new season, and I'm giving myself grace in this season because, oh, I thought I was gonna write down what time we started. So we started at 6:51. So let's see how long this one takes us. I'm gonna put this pan right here because this is the pan we are going to cook our zuppa toscana in, y'all. I will say, and I'm just being honest, the only thing I don't like about this little meat thing is that the meat always gets stuck right there. So I end up using a spatula anyway. That's just me being brutally honest. I do like it because it cooks it well, but I don't the meat be getting stuck in there. Then y'all know I like to y'all know I like to start some dishwater so I can clean up as I go. So I'm just waiting on bacon to get here because this recipe does require bacon, but we ate our last piece of bacon and I don't want to use turkey bacon in it. I ain't trying to make it healthy. You could use turkey bacon, but I want regular bacon. But have y'all ever had the zuppa toscana soup? And then in the comments, let me know how much are you spending on groceries a month? Because again, last month we spent, so here's the thing, and I say this because people are like, well, I spent $700, and my question was, are you including your household items in there? Like, do you include, oh, you are so nice. I don't have a P.O. box. I'm sorry. You are so, so kind. I really appreciate that. That's my 2026 goal because you're not the first person that asked that. So I'm so, so sorry. Um, but I really appreciate it. But we are making zuppa toscana. I typically make this on a crock pot, but y'all, since being a working mom, sometimes I'll forget to turn the crock pot on, or I'll forget to tell my husband to do the thing because it's like I didn't want it on all day. But we're okay. This is the first time I'm making it on the stove, so I'm super excited to see. And it's quicker. It's gonna be quick on the stove from what I heard. Somebody told me. They were like, "Why do you make it in a crock pot? It's quicker on the stove." Around 500, 500 a month. That's amazing. Okay, so question with that, Shauna. Am I saying it right, Shauna? Do you include your household items in your grocery shopping? Like your soap, your laundry detergent, your dish detergent, all that stuff. Do you include that, one? And then two, how old are your kids? Because I have, what I'm learning is, okay, you said you do. Wow. I gotta get it together. Oh yay, my Instacart is on the way. My Instacart is on the way. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I love Instacart. Because I was gonna wait for my husband to get home, but it's like I want the meal to be done before he gets home. But I'm using Instacart because I ate the last piece of bacon this morning because I forgot about this recipe. And isn't that the worst? Like you think, okay, I'm gonna make this zuppa toscana. I'm gonna use my bacon. I was like, dang it, I made bacon, and I should have made turkey bacon this morning. That's what I should have did. But okay, my question: when you, and this is for everybody who's on here, when you're doing your grocery shopping, are you including your household items too? So, like for example, for me, I want to spend 2 kids at home, but a total of 4. Okay, how old are your kids? Because what I'm figuring out too is because there are people who have my grocery budget. Okay, my grocery budget was cheaper when my kids were smaller. So like I'm taking in all these things into account. Hello, hi y'all. I'm taking all these things into account, and that's, I'm just giving myself grace, and I want to like encourage people because who, some people like my grandparents, they're gonna spend way less than me. One, they eat way less than I do. Two, it's only 2 of them, and so um there are things like that. So I want to like factor in. I do have 3 kids that are very active. So we are buying quicker things. Like we're buying little like I'm gonna show you this thing I got from, like we're buying things like this. My grandparents don't need things like this, right? So we're buying things like this. Um oh God, I hate this. We're buying cereal, we're buying snacks, we're buying all of that. So that does make it a little more expensive for somebody who says they only, but then there are moms that have to buy formula. There are moms who have to buy, stuff like that. So it's balancing all that out and just trying to figure out what works. But how do I plan on getting our grocery budget under control? Thank you for asking. How do I plan on getting our grocery budget under control? One, planning out my meals. That's one. I think that's key. And when I'm planning out those meals, and I'm putting meals on rotate. So what's a cheap meal? This is a really cheap meal to make. I'm gonna show you everything we use and tell you how much it was at the end. But so you gotta stay to the end. But this is a really inexpensive meal to make. We have bacon, we have Italian sausage, and I'm doubling this recipe up so it can be leftovers. So if you don't have a family if you don't like leftovers, or if you don't have a big family, you can have everything. But I'm using 2 pounds of Italian sausage. I'm gonna use about 8 to 9 potatoes, which I need to get those cut up. So this is our Italian sausage. While this is straining, like getting all the grease off of it, I'm gonna cut up our onion. We use the onion that was probably like 54 cents. What else? We use some kale. My youngest is 11, and then I have a disabled son that's 30, but he's just like a kid. No, I understand that. Oh, I have an 11-year-old. Yes. So y'all, I have a little book that is gonna have. Tell me if you're interested in it. Would you like a little booklet that gives you quick and easy meals for busy moms? Like I'm thinking 15 meals, 15 meals that are $30 and less to make. 15 meals that are $30 and less to make, or 30 meals. I'm gonna start with 15. But like, how much would you pay for something like that? Because I have it, I'm just scared. Like, and I'm like, why do I just? But I feel like it would be super helpful because I'm not a chef. I'm not trying to teach you how to cook. But I feel like it would be super helpful for the mom who is like, I just don't know. But maybe you haven't tried zuppa toscana. Maybe you haven't tried butter chicken. Maybe you haven't tried sloppy joe. You know, something outside of spaghetti. But tell me in the comments, what is your go-to meal? Um, oh yay! So tell me what's your go-to meal. Your go-to cheap, inexpensive meal. For me, it's always spaghetti. It's gonna be always be spaghetti. Okay, so that is done. I'm gonna set that back right there. I'm gonna turn this off. Then I am going to hey, I'm not sure. Yes. On your computer, yeah. Oh, okay. Beforehand. Yeah, to that we'll get back quicker. I just thought I didn't because last time we didn't leave until late, but I'm on live, so let me okay. But I will see y'all when y'all get here. But it worked out. Oh, that's fine. That works out. Okay, was practice good? Okay. Love you. Okay, they went from one practice to another practice. I'm sorry, y'all. So I think in the crock pot it takes like 4 hours, but I didn't. It wasn't long. I just wasn't gonna be here like set it up. You get what I'm saying? And I didn't trust my husband. The other day I told my husband, I said, and I love him, husband, if you watching, I love you. But I asked him to put. I did some butter chicken, and I said, hey, I put all the chicken in the I had put it in the fridge overnight, and I said, hey, in the morning, could you put that chicken in the crock pot for me? At 4 o'clock, I came home. He had not put that chicken in the crock pot for me. So I was like, oh my gosh. And I didn't even think to remind him. So that's my bad. But now we're going to get ready to cut our onion, y'all. So I'm going to take this. It's just straining. This is just straining. So I'm going to take you over here. We're going to cut up our onion. Um, But yes, I was talking to y'all about my little budget planner. I got it off Amazon, but I absolutely love it. So it has so many different, they have like a monthly overview, monthly expense tracker, important dates, a bill tracker. I didn't even know this had it in it. It had this in here. But I'm gonna definitely start using that because every month you're gonna have electric bill, water, car, and I can keep track of when it's due, the due date. So I really like that. That was something that I was struggling with because I'm like, I just always forget when the bills are due. Okay, so let's get like my little garland over my towel, y'all. Anyway, I'm gonna start ranting. But I prayed for this. Like I know to some people an island is nothing. Like, girl, it's an island, whatever. But I prayed for an island. Like literally prayed. God, please give me an island. Because I wanted to be able to cook around the island with my babies. I don't count non-food as grocery cost totals. I count that as separate household expenses. Okay, so when you're doing that, do you just track it? Do you track it differently, Diana? Like, so do you put it on a separate? So for me, y'all, I'm not a chef, so don't be in here judging me how I cut my onion. Actually, I'm gonna turn you this way because y'all, I feel like y'all gonna be judging me, and I don't want to be judged today. And also, don't judge. The elves did one. we have Elf on the Shelf, and they did one. They got to do the other ones. Well, we got to do the other ones. They just started. Okay, we're gonna cut us up an onion. So right now we have our zuppa toscana in the making. And hold on. We're gonna cut up our onion. We just have one onion. If you like it a little more oniony, again, because I'm doubling this recipe, I'm gonna put the recipe, once I make this video, I'm gonna put the recipe in the comments, in the description box, okay? But let me know if you're interested in like a little guide for busy moms. I'm gonna make it 15 meals because I'm making a meal guide. I'm just gonna share with you what I did because I'm making a little meal guide for me and my family to put meals on repeat, meals that are inexpensive. So I was asking people, how much are you spending on groceries a month? And then my goal is to get my family of 5 under $1,500. Okay, how am I gonna do that? I'm gonna plan our meals better. I'm going to get meals that are a little less expensive to make. So I love lasagna. Y'all, I love lasagna. Love it. But lasagna with the cheeses, with all the meat, that's an expensive meal to make, okay? So what I'm going to have to do, I can't make lasagna every week. And it's not even like, it's a big meal, but it doesn't last us long enough. Lasagna might have to be, you know what else? I can't have salmon every week. Oh, my eyes are watering. You all done, sissy? Yeah. How was it? Good. Good. My eyes are watering. What's for dinner? Zuppa Toscana. Who? Zuppa Toscana soup. What soup? My eyes are watering. Oh yes, my Instacart is here. I need to cook my bacon. So when it comes, Ada, could you grab it for me? Off the porch. I'm about to do it. Okay, thank you. But it was really good. Huh? You had fun? Yeah. So y'all, we're just dicing up one onion, but my eyes are watering. And I had an Instacart because I forgot that we had to use bacon for this recipe. And I saw, because we typically during the week, we use turkey bacon. But I was like, ooh, I got bacon in my fridge. I'm gonna eat some bacon. I love bacon. So I made all that bacon this morning. And but I just did an Instacart and it got here in like 20 minutes. So we have been cooking now since 6:51. My goal is, of course, to get this finished by 8 o'clock. So, yeah. We have family friends coming today. Bluey! No. Bluey is my dog. I don't count. Okay. Hey, Trey, I am just with... Hold on. Because my eyes are watering. Okay, y'all. So we cut up one onion. I'm trying to cut it up a little bit smaller because nobody in the house likes onions except my husband. So we don't want chunks of onions, right? But I typically make my zuppa toscana in the crock pot. But today we are cooking it on the stove. I just wanted to give it a try because it's supposed to be quicker. And it's like I have a little more control over it. Because with the crock pot, I'm kind of reliant on my husband to either turn it on or get it started or turn it off. And that has happened before too. And I'm like, hey, turn it off. Because y'all, it's been different. It's been different adjusting to the whole me working outside the home. And so when my husband is not traveling, he does work remotely when he's not traveling. And so it's also new for him. So that's why I'm not upset that he'll forget because it's like he's not used to it. He's not used to turning the crock pot on or keeping the dishwasher going 3 times a day. Because I'd be like, oh my gosh, why did you not start the dishwasher? He's like, I didn't even look at the dishwasher, you know? Okay, so we have our onion chopped up. There's our onion. And now we're going to put this onion in here. I'm going to put just a little bit of olive oil. Just a little bit, okay? And I'm going to bring you back over here with me. Okay. My eyes are so watery. I just love y'all so much. I'm just playing. No, it's the onion. Hey, Trey, I am just with headache right now. I spend at least $500 when my kids are older, so sometimes it's just me eating. Oh, Special K. That makes sense. It's separate because I want to know cost of food alone. Most of mine is food over half. I know when you make croissant sandwiches, your kids were happy with it. I do that often. Have salad and chips with it. You can have a picnic in the backyard. Yes, that was so special for me and my babies. And like I said, I felt really bad at first because I was like, they're going to be mad that we're having sandwiches. Like, you know, but they were not. They loved it. And I think as parents, that's just something we have to get out our own head. Okay, y'all, taking this onion. That was one whole onion, okay? That was one whole onion. So next up, our sausage is done straining. I'm going to mix in a little bit of minced garlic. This has to just cook for 5 minutes, okay? Just 5 minutes. I'm going to saute it right here. You'll see. Just 5 minutes on that. I'm actually going to put a little bit of butter in there too, okay? Just that's me. I like butter. Yeah. And I know I should not because it's 7 o'clock, but I'm going to do it. I'm not going to drink the whole thing. But yeah, I love these little... Look at your girls press on nails, though. Taking off. Like, come on. I love these blooms, y'all. I love them so much. Okay. We're just sauteing this a little bit. This is just one full onion. So we already strained. Just this much butter. You see? It's not a lot. Just a little bit. We put in the butter in there. I'm going to season this onion just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I'm just using this one. The Morton's Nature seasoning. No MSG. Okay. With this side. I'm just doing just a little bit. So watch me here. 1, 2, 3. Just a little bit. Because I like flavor in every single bite. Okay? Every single bite I want flavor. Okay, so that's our onions. Got those turned down. Okay, so now we're going to add our minced garlic. We're going to add our minced garlic. Someone's at the front door. Go away. So we're gonna use 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. Y'all, my bacon is here. 2 tablespoons. That's a teaspoon. That's a teaspoon. It's a tablespoon. So we're gonna use 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. So we got 1. I gotta use my teaspoon to get it out. Okay. We're gonna use 2 tablespoons minced garlic. There's that. Then we're gonna just kind of get that stirred around. Really quick, oh, it smells so good, y'all. It smells so good. I'm gonna turn it down to 3. I'm gonna go get my bacon off the front porch. And it's here! Yay! And then, I did the Jimmy Dean because Publix had it buy one, get one free, y'all. So I got 2 bacons. So we can have bacon again tomorrow. 2 bacons. I'm so happy. It worked out perfect. Okay. So 2 bacons. Let's be honest, okay? Only thing about getting off Instacart is I paid $30 for this. This bacon was only $10. This orange juice was only $3. That's probably $12. But I doubled it because I use Instacart. Because you got to pay the tax. You got to tip them. You got to, the fees that come with it. So, that's the only downfall. But, to me, it was worth it. Because I didn't have to ask my husband to go get it. Especially after he's, been at practice and everything. He's not going to want to go get it. Which is understandable because he's worked all day. So I get it. So that cost outweighs that to me. Okay, now we put in 2 tablespoons. Let me write it down so I won't forget. So we used 1 onion. We used 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. Okay, so next up, we are going to add in 6 cups of broth, 4 cups of water, okay? 6 cups of broth, 4 cups of water. Here's our broth. 6 cups of broth, 4 cups of water. Let me just shake that up a little bit. So we're just adding this into here. 6 cups of broth, 4 cups of water. So we got 1. I did buy a lot of these, but we're using 6 cups of broth, 4 cups of water. 6 cups of broth, 4 cups of water. This is my 3. So one of these gave me 4. That's good to know. I was always curious about that. One of these gave me 4. But yeah, let me know in the comments. What's for dinner? What are y'all having for dinner? 6 cups. I got a big one too because I use a lot of chicken broth anyway. So we're using 6 cups of broth. Why is it like that? What's happening? This is where those little trash bags come in handy. I just toss it in there. 6 cups of broth. So we did 4. This is 5. This is 6. I'm adding just a little more. Okay. So 6 cups of broth, 4 cups of water. We're going to use this 4 cups of water. We use 2 pounds of Italian sausage, y'all. So now we're using 4 cups of water. We use 6 cups of broth, 4 cups of water. There's that. Okay, and then we're going to let that sit. Bring it to a boil. We're going to bring that to a boil before we add all of our other things in there, okay? We got 30 minutes before my babies get home. Nope, I'm making zuppa toscana. Have you ever had it, my holy king? We're almost done. So we're going to let this boil. Once it gets to a boil, y'all, we are going to add in some potatoes. I'm putting 8 potatoes sliced and diced, okay? So once we get that in there, I'm going to put in some sliced potatoes. But what I'm about to do right now while I'm waiting for that to boil is oh, I need to cook my bacon first. I actually can put my bacon. I like my bacon in the oven. I like it in the air fryer, but I don't have the right air fryer anymore. I used to have a long air fryer. Now I just have like a deep air fryer. And I just don't like my bacon in it. But I kind of feel like I want to try it. But no, I kind of don't want to clean it. Okay, I don't want to do that. I'm going to put my bacon in the oven. Easy cleanup. I'm going to put this on 375. Because the bacon in the meat and stuff does not go in until the end. So the potatoes are going to have to be in there for 15 minutes before they get soft enough. Like, not soft. You don't want mashed potatoes, but you want them like a little tender so when you're eating them. So I'm going to go ahead and cook these because they're going to take 15 minutes. So we're going to take this. I don't know. Maybe I won't do them in the oven though. But I want them like crispy. What would y'all do? What would you do? Would you put them in the oven and then break them up with their crispiness? Or would you go ahead and cook them on the stove for the crispiness? What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? I know I'm a cornball. I know it, okay? But my babies are almost home. So what I'm gonna do while y'all giving me idea what to do, we're gonna start right here because y'all know I like to clean left to right. Left to right. Or no. Right to left. Right to left. Right to left. Oven. I agree. Since Gordon said it first, we're going to put it in the oven. That way it can be cooking because it can be doing. I like for things to be working while I'm not working or while I'm working on something else. So let's do that. Thank you, Gordon. So what I do with my bacon. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna put my bacon on here. What would you? I really wish I could play some music for y'all, but I don't want YouTube coming for me and being like, girl, you can't play no music on here. You better talk. But y'all, what are y'all excited? Are y'all excited for the holidays? Hello, hello. No, y'all, I'm making zuppa toscana. Okay, so I'm gonna just put. And see, this is exactly. I know. Ooh, y'all. I had to Instacart this bacon really quick because y'all, I made bacon this morning for breakfast. I definitely ate the breakfast. I definitely ate the bacon that was supposed to be for the meal. And I'm just gonna cut it like this because I'm dicing it anyway. But I feel like that'll help it cook even faster. So I have about one. Well, this is one. This is two. This is three. It's about 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 pieces of bacon. I like mine bacony. And that's the thing about when you cook at home, you can make it how you want to make it. You like bacon? Add bacon. You like kale? Add kale. But y'all, if you're just joining, I'm Trey. I'm a millennial mom to 3, married to my college sweetheart. In this space, I am here to encourage and uplift all types of mamas. I was a stay-at-home mom for 10 years. Now I'm a working mom. So I'm going from stay-at-home mom to working mom, and it's different. It's a transition. So I'm taking people through the messy middle with me as I figure out navigating life as a working mom. I think all moms are incredible. All moms. Stay-at-home moms, working moms, business owner moms, content creator moms. I think all moms are incredible, but I think we all should not mother alone. I feel like you do need a community. You do need somebody who's saying, girl, I got you. I got your back. You're not alone. And that's what I want this space to feel like. That's what I'm sharing. Y'all, I have a little guide coming out with 15. It'll be out before the end of the month. So put it on your Christmas list. It is sharing simple 15 ideas that I have on my rotation to make that are inexpensive, because y'all know my goal is to keep our grocery budget under $1,500. Okay, 7 pieces of bacon. I cut them in half. I'm gonna pop them in here. Nothing fancy. While those are cooking, I still have my meat straining. My little Italian sausage that is straining. I use 2 pounds of Italian sausage. But what we're about to do is I'm gonna start some dishwater because I like to do that firsthand. But I'm gonna wash my hands. With that, where's my dish? Where's my hand soap? What? Hey, bro, what? Oh, here it is. Okay. Wash my hands. Y'all, and then look at my little band. Do y'all know Solus? Isn't this nice? Like, I love this little band. I got it off of Solus. So washing my hands. Oh gosh. But so yes, my space is my little corner of the internet. It's just to encourage mamas because I don't feel like we should do motherhood alone. And so I want to be real. I want to share the things that work, the things that don't work. But yeah, so I have something coming for y'all by the end of this month. So now I'm gonna get ready to wash this. I'm gonna clean the sink out using my scrub daddy. We're gonna get this cleaned out. Spray a little bit of my bleach. Use a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Let me get you right here. But yeah, I'm just cleaning the sink out so I can start some water. And this is just, I'm just waiting on the stuff to boil. I'm waiting on the chicken broth and water to start boiling, because then I'm gonna add the potatoes in. But I like to clean up as I go in the kitchen, making it easier for me once the meal is all done, so I can sit down and kind of relax. I cannot relax in a mess. You know, I hear some moms who are like, oh my gosh, just enjoy the mess. I can't enjoy the mess, Sarah. No offense to any Sarahs in here. Now I'm using my Dawn dish soap. And this is another thing I was talking about. So when people were like, oh, Ava, oh, you okay? This is not my dishwashing water. This is for me to wipe off the counters. This is not my dishwashing water. This is for me to wipe off the counters. I'm adding a little bleach. Just a little bit. I am adding a little bit of Fabuloso because I love how it smells. This is not to wash my dishes with. I repeat, this is not to wash my dishes with. So don't be like, oh my gosh, you wash your dishes with Fabuloso. No, I do not. This is for me to wipe off my counters. Okay, so we're just gonna start wiping off. Ooh, it smells so good, y'all. It smells so, so good. But we have our, see, it has not started boiling yet. But it's getting there. So we're gonna just clean up this space. We're gonna start right here. Getting this just kind of cleared off. But again, if you're just joining, I am Tra, millennial mom to 3, on a mission to uplift and encourage mamas in this space. So I share all things real, authentic mom life. I am navigating life, going from being a stay-at-home mom to a working mom. It's different. It's not hard, but life is hard. But when you do it with other people, when you do it with people who care, people who are showing you the real and not just showing you the aesthetics, I think it makes it better. So that's my goal with this space. Is to just share the messy middle, because I'm gonna figure this thing out. I'm going to get my routine down packed. We like bananas, just a little bit. We like bananas. But make sure you go ahead and get your bath, okay, sissy? Huh? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take. Where is my? Okay. So it has not started boiling yet. But we are going to use this wine mix. So I just spray that on here. Okay. Let that sit for a second. Then I'm gonna work my way to this little corner right here while that's sitting to wipe the stuff off right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this up. But my goal is to get our grocery budget under $1,500, and I want to share how I'm doing that. And I said the first thing, I am making meals that are inexpensive. I have a guide with 15 recipes to rotate for the whole month. Because I want to get, if you're serious about something, and I'm really serious about it, because it might not be important to some people. Some people might not care. I don't care about. Some people said they spent $1,500. You know, just there, y'all. I love these blooms, and maybe I should not have one at 7 o'clock. But I haven't had one all day, and I can tell when I don't drink them. They say they give you what's it called? Mental focus is on here. I promise you I can focus. Like, I focus so well. With them. Okay. This is fine right here. This can come off. I do not like stuff on the counter. So this is like all that's on the counter. This can go in the fridge. I'm gonna put that in the fridge. And I think I was showing y'all too. So my girl just called me Nikki. She has a budget planner that I absolutely love. This one is, so I use that one in conjunction with this. But like, I'll show you this one. So you have like big spaces in here for a calendar. You have your goals. You have your notes. You do not, quick note, you do not have to wait to January to start incorporating your goals and all the things you want to do. If you want to start saving money, what's wrong with starting now? It's December. Just start. Like, I don't want to wait. But so I got this last month and it worked a lot. It's new, right? It's something new, but monthly overview and budget. You have your personal, your transportation. There's a blank space for you even to use. All those things in there. Then you're going to put total budgeted, total actual, and the difference. Last month was bad. We was new to it. But when you write it down, so monthly budget review, ideas and notes. That's where you're going to put like your brain dump, your map of how to do everything. Your spending analysis, amount, percentage, my biggest wins. Did I meet my budget? What did I learn? Things to improve on. And so I think it'll be super helpful for me and my husband to use this together. Because we're gonna get there. So now, and I said that's gonna be great, especially as I'm on this mission to keep our grocery budget under $1,500. So now every time we go to the grocery store, I'm tracking it and I'm writing it down. I'm tracking our budget daily, not weekly, daily. I'm writing down, and I said I want to have some days we don't spend. I'm looking at my friend Nikki. She texted me, y'all. If you do not follow Just Call Me Nikki, you gotta follow my girl. She's amazing. She is out here teaching people how to make money online. And we met in we met in Nikisha's group. We were all in Nikisha's group together. Learned so much. And my girl Nikki is an implementer. So she has implemented everything that Nikisha taught us. And she out here having 15K months. And I love it. And teaching people how to do it, and also giving back to her community and teaching other people how to become, financially savvy. And that's my goal. Like, okay. So now we're gonna wipe this off because that's been sitting. Ooh, y'all, it smells so good. And again, I'm just using the Wyman. I really like this. But y'all, leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. And what's for dinner at your house tonight? And what's your grocery budget? So that's 3 questions. Where are you watching from? What's for dinner tonight at your house? And what's your grocery budget? So we wipe that off. Now we're going to spray right here. Spray, 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 spray. We're going to leave that sitting for just a second. I think it's boiling enough. Ooh, y'all, it's 7:40. Y'all hear my baby practicing her piano, her violin? And I'm going to put you right here on the charger for a second. My dog does not like the violin. There we go. Okay. So what we're gonna do now, that's wiped off. We're gonna get the other space wiped off. I'm glitching. I start to glitch when I'm trying to do too many things. So I'm like, let me stop. Let me have a sip. And we're gonna stop. Y'all let me know where you're watching from. What's for dinner tonight? And what else? What's your grocery budget? So right now, since I'm glitching, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna unload the dishwasher from the dishes we had this week. The dishes we had. What is that? What's sticky? Yuck. Something greasy. Ew. Something's greasy. I don't know, but whatever. Okay. I need the sink empty. Like that kind of makes me glitch too. I need the sink empty. I need to wipe this off. I really wish I was one of those moms who could function when the house is messy. But I cannot function when the house is messy. Like I can't think. They be like, oh, just rest. I can't. I can't. I see the mess. I cannot. It's like for my mental health, I need the house to be clean so I can function. Okay, so now I'm going to start by loading the dishwasher back up. It's not a lot of dishes in the sink because those that we used this morning I washed already. So this is just a few little things like maybe that my husband, he had oatmeal, so he left his stuff in. Load the dishwasher. Mix that. Okay, now that's done. Now we're gonna go back over here and wipe off that corner. And I'm just gonna turn you over there with me because I got you on the charger, okay? Just gonna wipe off that. Then we're gonna start slicing our potatoes, okay? This is clean. I'm gonna put this under here. This is dirty. Go ahead and put that in the dishwasher. And now the dishwasher is pretty full. This we just use for water. So far, y'all, this month we have spent $338 on groceries. So my goal is to stay under. Thank you for being here with me. I really appreciate it. Ah, my bacon fell out. There it is. Okay. I just put it in a freezer bag. Thank y'all for being here with me though. Okay. So now we're gonna put that in the fridge. I'm gonna go wipe off over here. Okay, we'll get that in a second. I'm gonna wipe off over here. Because my boys will be home any minute now. Okay, I just wiped off over here, and so what I'm gonna do is now, I like to also just like wipe the back of not the cabinets, the walls, just because, you know, grease flies over there, and just kind of like, when people come to my house, they're always like, it just smells so good. Even without a candle, my house just like has like a naturally clean smell. I think it's because I wipe off the walls as well. But now we're gonna slice up our potatoes. Let me bring you over here. And we're gonna put our potatoes in here. Let me bring you, where can I bring you? Right here? I can bring you right here. Y'all hear my baby? She's doing so good. Okay, because we haven't wiped off this part yet. So I'm gonna put my Alexa right here. I'm gonna take this and we are going to slice us 8 potatoes, about 6 potatoes. First things first, we're gonna peel them. I am not my grandma. You will not see me peeling potatoes with a knife. You're gonna see me peel a potato with a peeler, because God made peelers because they were easier. We're just using some russet large potatoes, okay? We're gonna peel those. I'm gonna do 6, 7. I'm gonna do 7. 3, 6, 7. Because I want it potatoey. And when you make your food at home, you can make it how you want to make it. So I'm gonna take a little bag. I'm gonna get the peeler out. Got my peeler. Got this. And we're just peeling the potato. So what are y'all most excited about for the holidays? I'm excited for a work break. Because the cool thing about working at a middle school is like the hours are great. Like the hours are great. I'm on my kids' schedule. When they're out of school, I'm out of school. So I'm just taking this potato. I'm just peeling this. Y'all, tonight for dinner, we are having zuppa toscana. super easy, inexpensive meal to make for my family of 5. I have created a guide that shares 15 meals that we're going to keep in rotation that are less than $30 to make, because my goal is to keep our grocery budget under under $1,500. I'm really trying to keep us at $250 a week, which is what, that's $1,000 a month. So that's how I really want to do it. But I'm being realistic because last month we spent $2,100 on groceries. But again, our groceries do not include, our groceries also include our household items. That's our soap, that's our toothpaste, that's our laundry detergent. And y'all know things like that can be pretty pricey. I don't think that we do really bad on it because we do buy our laundry detergent in bulk. We get that from Sam's Club. But even that, I'm trying to adjust and see, okay, how can I get that down? But let me know in the comments how much you spend a month on groceries, and do you include your household items in your grocery budget? But here we are having zuppa toscana because it's a really inexpensive meal to make and it's really quick. I typically make it in the crock pot, but today I was like, let me try it on the stove because being a working mom now, I don't have as much control over my crock pots. I have control, but I am reliant on my husband remembering to either stop it or turn it on. And so I didn't want to do that. So I was like, let me make this while my boys have basketball practice. My daughter's upstairs practicing violin. My 2 boys, my 4th grader and my 1st grader, have basketball practice today. And my husband's the coach. So that's really fun. But yeah, we are just making us some. Let me know if y'all like these cook with me videos. Let me know that. Because I'm trying to start a live series, but I just need to know, do y'all want to do my lunch break with me? Or would y'all rather cook with me? Let me know. My lunch break is only 30 minutes. So if y'all go on my lunch break. And I figured that I'm a working mom now, so my people, we'll see. We'll see. Because y'all, we could do both. Right? We could go live twice a week. What do y'all think about that? We could do one day. We could do car chats on live, and then one day we can do cook with me. Tuesdays are kind of the only days that work with cook with me though, but I gotta figure out a live day because I do like going live on here. But let me know your schedule. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna just rinse these off. We got all of our potatoes sliced. We're gonna just rinse these babies off, and then we're gonna cut them. Okay. Okay. So here are our potatoes. We're just gonna start dicing those, okay, y'all? Get you up close and personal with the potatoes. I'm even making them, just about like this size. Right here, our sliced potatoes. And we're going to just put these into, oh, wow. Okay, just like that. Just like that. Hey, how you doing? Happy Tuesday. How was your get it out, Trey. Get it out. My brain, I'm glitching. I told you I'm glitching. How is your week going? I'm over here making some zuppa toscana, so I'm cutting my potatoes. And then the potatoes have to just sit in there for about 15 minutes until they're a little soft. But I like mine really potato-y because I want it to be hearty. So just about like that. Have y'all ever had zuppa toscana soup? Comment down below if you've ever had zuppa toscana. So this is a copycat recipe from Olive Garden. But it's super inexpensive to make. And y'all know I'm on a mission to get our grocery budget down to $1,500 a month. So I'm trying to spend less than $300 a week on groceries. Well, hold on. What is $1,500 a week? I mean, what is $1,500? What's that a week? I'm challenging myself, though, because I feel like I'm up for the challenge. And you notice how I'm not waiting to January. I said, I want to do it. Let me go and start now trying. I don't want to wait till January to start trying, because January, I wanted to go ahead and implement it, because it takes, what, 20-something days to make something a habit? If I start now, I don't even have to wait till January to start and then mess up. Like, I want to be ahead of it. I don't want to, like, wait. What is a goal that you have that you don't have to wait on? Y'all don't have to wait. You know, even my fitness journey, I was like, oh, I'll wait till January. Nope. Girl been working out. Done lost 4 pounds. Who is she? Okay, y'all. So here's some more of the potatoes. And then I'll show you. I'm just popping them into the soup over here. Just scooping them and dropping them. I'm going to take that, put it right there. So we wiped off 2 parts of our counter. So we're like cleaning up as we go. Let me get you back here to potato. Take that off. Put that there. That's crazy. But how is your week going, y'all? Tell me about all the things. Tell me what you're asking Santa for. I'm asking Santa for some black boots. I'm asking Santa for a facial, because as the girl gets closer to 40, I'm like, okay, I want my skin to be glowing like I be seeing the girls. They skin be glowing. I want a facial. I have never had a facial, y'all. Tell me what to expect. What should I be asking for? So we're just dicing up our potatoes. We're having zuppa toscana tonight. Y'all see my little press-ons? They came from TJ Maxx, courtesy of TJ Maxx for $5.99. Because we had family pictures this weekend. Ooh, I wonder if my husband could do that. I wonder if he could get, no, he ain't gonna want to do that. I'll do it tomorrow. Because what's tomorrow? Wednesday. Dang it, I really wanted our Christmas cards. I just know he's not gonna feel like going to the store. He gotta get out the car and get them. Man. I wish it was like a drive-through to get the pictures. So we're just dicing, and I diced up about 7 potatoes. I am going to dice up about 7 potatoes because I want it really hearty. This is going to be a 2-night meal for my family of 5, so I doubled a lot of the this recipe. But I have like a little guide for y'all coming up with 15 meals that I'm going to put on rotation, so that I'm not having to think every day about what we're cooking. 15 meals. So what we're going to do is I'm only cooking 3 times a week, 3 to 4 times a week. We're going to put those meals in rotation, so every week we're not thinking, oh, what's for dinner? Okay, y'all, here are our 15 meals. What y'all want this week? Because if I want to stay under budget, I have to plan our meals. I have to get meals that are easy, that are inexpensive, that don't take me a lot of time to cook. Y'all, this does not take me a long time to cook. You'll notice this probably would have just taken maybe 45 to an hour to cook. It's just because I'm doing it on live, right? But make sure as y'all are joining, you're liking, you're commenting, engaging, because it tells YouTube that you like it. So please help a sister out. If you enjoy lives, help a sister out. Just like it. You'll see those little 3 dots up here. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, why not? Why not? You here? We friends. Come along. And then let me know where you're watching from. And then what's your grocery budget? What's you and your family's grocery budget? How old are your kids? Do you include? Let me check on our bacon because it's singing a little bit. Y'all, and thank God for Instacart. Because I did not want to have to send my husband to the store. That's one of his like pet peeves. Like, bruh. And I get it. Like, because I could have went at 8 o'clock. I could have went at 5 this morning. Or not 5 this morning. But, you know, I could have went at 2 o'clock when it ain't crazy. Now it's everybody crazy at the store. Because everybody done forgot that little bit of things. But, yeah, I made bacon this morning. And I needed bacon for our recipe. But my greedy butt, like, oh, y'all want some bacon? Yeah, my little watch band came from Solus. But I love it so much. It's so cute. Because I was tired of looking like a little Power Ranger. I will link it down below. Because I know everybody kept asking me at work today, like, where did you get that from? And I was like, I got it from Solus. I have never been a girl where people ask where I got stuff from. So I love it. It makes me happy. I'm like, who, me? I mean, there are some things. I ain't gonna act like I've just been a bum, okay? I'm not gonna act like that. But I am in a journey of finding myself because I have been up under leggings, oversized tees, and laundry, and cooking, and PTO, and mom things. And I'm just like, I'm on this journey of finding out who I am outside of that. And I love it. It's been really, really fun. Okay. We're almost there, y'all. I'm gonna check on our bacon. And again, we are just having some zuppa Toscana soup today. So let me know if you're interested. I'm gonna this is gonna be one of the meals that's in the little cookbook guide. It's not a cookbook, it's just like a guide for busy moms that are tired of thinking about what they want for dinner. Right? Is that my boys? Oh, shucks, y'all. That's my boys. That's my babies. What's it smell like? Zuppa Toscana soup. And it's almost done. I'm just cutting the potatoes, gotta cook. So by the time y'all finish showers, it'll be done.
Ooh, that looks good.
It looks good.
What else did you put in it?
It's potatoes.
What is this?
Zuppa Toscana soup.
Then what is that? You said you're cutting the potatoes.
Yep, I put the potatoes in here. How was practice today?
Good. And also, I missed a bunch of shots. And our basketball game is on Saturday. Oh. This Saturday.
Good. You ready?
Yeah.
You gonna win?
Yeah.
I think you are.
I went for Mason. Last time I won for Mason, I won the championship for him.
Me too.
No, I did.
Okay, what did Daddy tell you to get done? I'm happy to see y'all.
I thought you were coming before, like after, sounds in the garage.
Really?
Why does it say garage, but not garage?
It's fancy.
Because garage sounds weird.
Yeah.
Garage. Hey, that's a trick. So, you just cut it in half, hold it.
Y'all better do what they said do.
I'm trying to take my shoes off. I just want to.
Don't leave your shoes right there. Put your stuff where it goes.
I know.
Cereal don't belong on the table.
That's the only Gordon Crunch.
Next, we're supposed to be getting boy food.
I was like, I have some over here.
What?
I had some over here because these supposed to go in that little in the knife thing. Okay, we are gonna just finish putting these potatoes in there, y'all. It's a lot of potatoes, but y'all gotta let me know what's for dinner tonight. I feel like cutting the potatoes was the longest part. I should have prepped this before. But we're gonna just put these little, you see how little I'm slicing these potatoes? Really tiny. And then we're gonna just drop them in here. And then you're cooking, getting soft. It's gonna make it really, really hearty. And that's another tip. I wanna make meals that are hearty. I wanna make meals that are like they're getting full off of them the first time. You know what I'm saying? So that's another tip. Another thing, making meals that have a good amount of sides, because what I'm realizing, my kids, they like meat, but they need a lot more sides. So we're just dicing up some potatoes. We are having zuppa Toscana soup tonight, y'all. But how was your week? What are you excited about? What's your grocery budget? I have all the questions. I'm all in your business. But y'all know my goal is to get our grocery budget up under $1,500 a month. And I am doing that by making meals that are inexpensive. This zuppa Toscana soup is super inexpensive. It's super quick. Because what happens is when I get meals that are expensive. Ooh, hold on, y'all. I'm smelling my bacon. I think it's done. Yep, bacon's done. So here's our bacon. This is gonna go into our zuppa Toscana soup as well. Let's go ahead and turn that off. I'm gonna take that bacon. And we want it crispy. So it might look burnt, but it's not burnt. It's just we want it crispy for the soup. You okay? Okay. You can put that orange juice in the fridge for me, please, baby. Potatoes. I think we got one more potato, y'all.
And then we're done?
No. So here's this potato. Did you get your new test grade? Did she get it to you yet?
Nope.
She said she sent home a study guide. Where is that at? Why is it at school, Mason?
But it's due next Monday.
Okay, it needs to come home.
But I got a bunch of 100s.
Good, but I need we gotta get 100 on that test. But I'm really proud of you, but we gotta get 100s all around. Because you're great, you're excellent, you're really, really smart. But in order to stay smart, you gotta study. And you gotta give it your best. You gotta do the work, so... Okay, so those are all our potatoes. I'm gonna cut this one just a little smaller. Again, we want this soup to be hearty, so I'm adding a lot of
Is it gonna be savory like Ava? Like Ava likes it?
and hearty.
Okay.
So there's a little bit of potatoes. Okay.
Can I eat those? I still want them.
They're not cooked yet. Okay. What are you supposed to be doing?
Waiting for Cameron.
Okay. So there's that. We're gonna get could you go get me some, I think y'all have a roll of paper towels. Could you grab that for me? And again, since I kept this little bag right here beside me, I've been able to throw everything away. Now I'm about to continue loading the dishwasher. Because we wiped off this counter, we wiped off this counter, we wiped off this counter. Now we can work on this counter because now we are done with our potatoes. So now this is a whole thing of paper towels. So that's the soup. I'm going to take these, go ahead and put them in the dishwasher.
Where's it?
Hmm.
Did it? Catch. Oh, okay.
Saturday, you ain't practice Saturday.
Why you let me sign it?
Huh? Nah, I ain't signing out. You ain't practice Saturday.
Well, I did practice Friday.
Here's our bacon.
Did she practice Friday?
I think so. Why you didn't let me sign it Friday?
I forgot to give it to you because I was checking them up.
They keep taking all the pens. The pens will be in the second drawer. That's the one that says, what you call it? But they keep
therapy today.
good. I'm glad. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's cooking there. We got this, but that's hot. So I'm gonna get that grease poured into another thing, and we're gonna go ahead and put this in the dishwasher.
This is Miss Craft's initials, by the way. Well, she didn't write them.
Alright, go take the bath.
Put this right here.
Hopper. Who brings beef jerky into the
This is cowboy food.
Hopper.
I
I can't believe she like I lost the ball.
I'm gonna take this and put it on top of that. Just like that.
Can you watch the one of those today?
It's only those. No.
And then also like Karen Wheeler, whenever her daughter is.
So our bacon is just kind of out here on the grease. Getting off the grease, I'm using that. I'm just clearing this counter off. He just got up there, though. You should. Is all your homework done? Okay. Again, we are using our Wyman. What's burning the water, y'all? What you say? What's burning the water? Let me pick up some things. Wipe up under this counter. Do 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 do. Huh?
Have we ever had this before?
We have, and y'all liked it.
What?
In January. We hadn't had it since January. Okay, so we're just wiping this off. Okay. And now we're going to put, so this part is wiped off. So now we only have the aisle and it's messy. So we're doing good on that. I'm going to load these into the dishwasher and go right there now. And this is why I run it. So this is going to run while we're eating. My family loves lights on. They will literally leave on every light in the house. Okay, there's that. We're gonna put these two things in the dishwasher. Now we're gonna start our dishwasher. That way we get more space for our dishes when we're done. There we go. We're starting that. It's 1 hour. That's done. This is going into recycle. And I just keep this little bag right here. I'm going to show you the soup in just a second. Okay, so now I have all the counters wiped off. Okay, so we're just wiping this one off right here. There's our bacon and our sausage. We don't put that in until the end. But I need to wipe that knife off. I'm not going to spray over here because I don't want to get on the bacon. Okay. I also like wiping the counters off. Not the counters, but the cabinets. Because, again, I want it to just smell good throughout the house, y'all. That's my little secret. Okay. So we're cleaning as we go. This, I need to wash that. Ooh. Your girl got a workout in today. Look. Yay. Okay. So that's boiling. You'll see. And y'all, it just smells so good. Okay. Okay, there we are. Y'all tell me what's for dinner tonight. What is for dinner tonight? And then we are going to, for 15 minutes, for like 10 more minutes, we're going to get this island cleared off. While the island is cleared, by the time we finish the island, we're going to add our kale and our heavy whipping cream, and then it should be done, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put that over here, because that's the last thing we have to add. But I'm going to go ahead and get this cleared off. And the same thing I do in the kitchen, I just like to work in a section so I can start seeing things getting done. You know what I think is so interesting? I love how our brains all work so differently. I was talking to my friend Nikki today, and I was like, with budgeting, she can come up with a budget plan so easily. She can see some numbers and be like, okay, this is what you should do. When I go into a kitchen and I need to clean it, I can go in and I know exactly what to do. But I think that's, again, why I created this space, because I don't feel like we should do motherhood alone. Everybody has different gifts and different talents, but when we come together and work together, we're like unstoppable, right? So my gift may not be your gift, but when we work together, it's great. So her gift, she's really good at budgeting. She's really good at organizing her thoughts. I sometimes get overwhelmed in my own thoughts. So these are all of our cups. Cups are all right here. But when you put me in a messy kitchen, you put me in someplace I need to declutter, I got you. And that does not overwhelm me. And she was saying, I just love how you come up with easy meal ideas. I kind of get stumped. And that doesn't overwhelm me. And it's so funny. Now, do I wish that I was better at that? But I think we also need to be grateful. We have to be grateful with the way that God made us instead of always trying to be somebody else. Because God gave me the talent of making easy meals. Maybe because He knew I would have 3 kids who would be like to eat. So I'll clean that in a little bit. I'm gonna take this, put it in here.
Okay.
This is done. That there. This in the fridge, that in the fridge. Take the budget planner off of here, put it there, and putting all this stuff back in the fridge. And look, now we have the island cleared off, and that does not overwhelm me. You know, like that stuff like that is so easy in my mind, but I know it's not like that for everybody. Okay. So I'm gonna put this away. Put all the stuff in the fridge that goes in the fridge. And again, if you're here, make sure you like it, make sure you heart it, make sure you subscribe, all the things. Y'all know how to work it. But here we are, we're just wiping off this counter. And I think by the time we finish this, our potatoes are gonna be soft. I'm almost done. I'm gonna wipe off that table. That way we can eat in clean space. And look, now the island is cleared off. Yay! And again, I wish I was one of those moms who could just like sit in the mess. I really do. I really, really do. But I can't. So it's like I have to cook in a kitchen. It's like I have to clean up before I cook because cooking in a messy kitchen would drive me crazy. It's like overstimulating. Because I just keep looking everywhere and I'm like twitching. So yep, now the kitchen is clean. I'm gonna put the cups up and I think our potatoes are done. Okay, so let's check our potatoes. We are going to just take a little fork right here and test them. So I'm gonna take that right there. And we don't want them we don't want mashed potatoes, okay? We want see, that's good. We want potatoes that you can still, that all you can do, you can put a fork through it. You see that? That's what we want. So those are done, okay? And now we are going to add in our kale and our sausage, and we'll be done. This is, I gotta wash it first though. Please don't just put this in from the bag. Clearly, it says wash before eating, but I know some people don't. They think that they wash it. They don't be washing it. So y'all wash it, okay? I'm gonna take my sealer and get it soaking wet. Let me see if anybody's in this dining room. I keep turning this light off. I don't know how it keeps getting on. We're gonna take a strainer. Oh, no, this is not the one I'm gonna use. This is not the one I use. Hold on. I'm gonna use this one. So, take this off. This is the strainer. It's open. All that pretty kale. We're gonna open it a little bit at a time. Rinse it off. And we want to massage it too. Take this. Take that. And that's gonna get all that water off of it, okay? Make sure while you're here, you're clicking those 3 dots at the top and liking. And if you have not already, make sure you subscribe. Because you're already here, you might as well. You see that water? It gets all that water. Because we don't want that in our... So we're going to start just pouring this a little bit at a time, okay? Let me show you. We're going to take this kale, pour it right in there. Bada boom. I'm going to do that about 2 more times, okay? Gonna take some more kale. Because we want to rinse our kale, okay? We don't want to just put kale in there that has not been rinsed. Do not put kale in it. I'm telling you, I'm not going to eat in your kitchen. You like, girl, I don't care. Thank you so much for subscribing. Make sure you like and comment, all the things. Tell me if you like cook with me content. And make sure you're liking this video. We're at 10. We're at 10 likes. Can we get to 20 likes? Can we get to 20? I think we can. And y'all see, I use Instacart because I literally forgot the bacon. And Instacart delivered it in like 20 minutes. Because my greedy girl ate the bacon this morning. Not too fast. This stops it automatically. And again, we're just doing that because we want to get all that water off. You see all that? Okay. Now we're going to take this. And we're putting it right in there, okay? There we go. There's our kale. Then we are going to add in our sausage that we had straining this whole time. So again, we use 2 pounds of the Italian sausage, so we're gonna add that back in. This is why I use this big old pan, y'all. And we are going to just stir that all in like that. Doesn't it look good? It looks good. It looks good. And then we're gonna add in our heavy whipping cream, okay? Look at those potatoes. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. You see how that kale just starts to shrink, okay? And we're gonna use 2 cups of the heavy whipping cream right here. So we're just using 2 cups of that. So 1 cup, 2 cups. This was almost gone, so I just poured the rest of it. It won't hurt it. So I say about, this was like a 2 1/4, if that. Okay. And then we're going to just mix all of that in together. And y'all, it's done. We're going to let it sit on, cook on high for just a little bit with our salt and pepper. But look at that. Delicious. And every single bite is going to have a little bit of potatoes and kale and sausage in it. Okay? We're going to season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. And that's it, that's all. Little pepper. A little salt. And we're done. You can also add Parmesan cheese. I'm going to add just a little bit. And then we are done. Okay? Thank y'all so much for being here with me. I'm about to feed my family. Again, I am Tra, millennial mom to 3. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, like, and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I am on a mission to encourage and uplift mamas in this space because I do not feel like we should do motherhood alone. I am on a journey of navigating life as a stay-at-home mom turned working mom, mom of 3, wife, friend, coworker, all the things. I love Jesus. And I just love making friends. So again, subscribe. I will share this recipe down below. Make sure you save it. And if you are looking for easy meals for busy moms, I'm your girl. Okay? I will see you in the next video. Until next time, you got this, mama. Have a good day.